Let's start by giving a little background on you. Nomzamo Khoza, you're from KwaZulu-Natal
Yes.
originally, yeah. And you've just won, what is it, a large award, the DAF Award, sponsored by Total, for the top entrepreneur in export and overall winner of the award as well.
Yeah.
Now, I've got to ask a question. What's a black lady doing in farming and export?
Farming. With farming, there's nothing else that is more important to me as a South African and as an African woman, because that's where farming starts. As women, as African women, that's where we mostly are found, in the field doing planting and whatsoever. But whenever we need to take it, whenever it's taken to a business, it then changes and it goes to the men. So I believe as a young black person, woman as well, I wanted to make a change to shift it from just the field to a business.
Yeah, I didn't mean it in a derogatory term when I said that. It just came as a bit of a surprise. Export, because, you know, we're a young, advancing country, and the way things in the last 20 years have changed, it's exciting but very different to find a young black woman in the export business.
It is. That's why I'm talking about the shifting between field and taking it to business, because there are many opportunities out there. And when you go around in all the countries, you see how much women work and how much they give themselves into doing all the work, any type of work. So that's how I was inspired to just start planting and then see other countries and be able to give them what I can do in South Africa.
But there is a strange anomaly here with you, because you were a chartered accountant.
Yes.
Now, to move from the desk to the field or the plough, whichever way you want to call it, is a big move. Where on earth did that move come from? I hear you for women and you want to be part of South Africa and the soil, but where did going and studying all that time to be a chartered accountant, where did the change of heart suddenly come from?
I'll start with the chartered accounting. When we were growing up in our stages, there was nothing really that was available for us to do except marketing, accounting and whatsoever. And there was this emphasis that there are very small accountants, black accountants in the country. So that's where we all went, and we went into accounting and marketing and whatsoever. So as I entered into the work industry now, working as an accountant, I realized that my long life passion has been in the soil. And you know, the understanding of herbs, how they work. If you take this herb and you mix it with this one, it gives you energy for the whole day, or it makes you feel better when you have a headache. Or if you use a cabbage and you do something different with it than cooking and eating, it helps you ease some other pains in the body. So that's where I started developing the interest and realizing that I've always had the passion to be in the soil. And of course, meeting all the people that I've met along the way that have been mentoring me, seeing how old people do it, how old people can actually heal themselves without going to the doctor, or going to the doctor and boosting what the doctor's giving them with the natural herbs. That was where it all started.
So you're exporting these herbs. Where are you exporting to?
I'm exporting to Mozambique and Argentina at the moment. But I am looking forward to going to USA as soon as I give birth, so that I can also finalize the deals there.
How do you market it?
Market?
Yes.
All types of marketing. We try all types of marketing. Paper, radio stations, we do all that type, and we also do our own. As I sell this product, selling the products for us is having our own outlets, because we don't put our things in other people's shops. So we've got our outlets all around KZN and in Mozambique that we distribute the products in. So that is how people get to know what we do and how we do it.
So they're almost like homeopathic products and home products, these, as opposed to some of what you would call the chemically engineered.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Because everything we do naturally. Even the preservatives are natural, because we want to maintain the way we were born, the way we were from when we were first born.
You would be a lady of the land, and you would be an inspiration to many other black women, I would imagine. Do you know of any other black women who are doing the same as you're doing now and have taken a leaf out of your book and said, I'm going back to the land?
Yes, I do. There are people that I know that are doing it, and it's always good to have mentors to assist you. I had mine.
Who was your mentor?
I had a lot of mentors. Our grandfathers. We have a lot of, we as black people, we have
traditional knowledge.
Yes,
yeah.
Just traditional knowledge. We have older people in the communities. And my husband as well is in the farming industry. So everything I know, I studied from here and there and doing courses for agriculture. And those were my mentors.
It's predominantly a male-dominant world, the export industry. Do you find a resistance from men?
Yes, I do. I do, but being sure of yourself gives you everything you need, because in every field there's resistance. Even from women, you get that.
Where to next? I mean, what's on the agenda next for you? I mean, obviously the baby comes next.
Yes.
And after the baby's birth?
After the baby's born, I'm heading to USA to finalize the deals that we've been talking about, and as well as South America and North America as well. And looking to exporting to the whole entire world and continuing with the trainings, because we're also doing trainings to the local communities to be able to start your own nursery.
I'm glad you brought this up, because that is the one aspect of entrepreneurship that training. Now, you are very fortunate that you're a chartered accountant. You understand business. But what invariably happens is a lot of people start on the land but have no idea about business, and they fail. How can we overcome just that basic business knowledge being imparted to people?
It all starts with giving the person an understanding of what they're really into. For example, if you've got staff and they work for you, don't just make them work for you. Let them know what you're doing. They're not going to take your company. Just give them understanding that if you're making a powder from parsley, what is it good for? Why are you doing it? And how are you doing it? And that sort of gives people the...
But what about the thing like accounting, knowing your profit levels, not spending your money before you've got it?
Yeah, those are the things.
Overstretching yourself, not buying wisely, containers and overspending. Those are issues that have got to be taught, aren't they?
Yes, they are. In our trainings, that's what we focus on. We focus on from the first day of starting the business. If you want to start a nursery, you are going to have to go into the forest without having any money, but the passion must drive you there. And then from there, you must be able to keep track of everything that you're doing. You must be able to know that if I'm doing this, if I'm taking this risk, my business is going to go there.